everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell from the title, I am back with a Zara haul, and excluding my Zara sale haul because I don't feel like that fully counts because it was a sale haul, not a new in haul. This is my first Zara haul for the year. It's already a week into the year, but Zara, like, I think because their sale is going on, their new in section just isn't really popping off at the moment, and I have found that in the past month or so I don't feel like they've released that much good stuff, so I feel like we are due a massive, big, amazing drop from Zara. However, I have picked up a few bits in the new in section that I am a fan of, so I'm going to go through them today, show you them, we'll try and haul as always. Everything will be linked down below, including my Instagram and TikTok, which you should definitely go over and follow me on if you're not already. There's a lot of beige. I think that's a given now. We know that's the case. If you're new here, you might not know that, but I love beige. I love neutral clothing. It's just me. And I feel like a lot of people know me for that now because I've started to make a little bit of a name for myself with beige clothing. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to start off with this, which is beige. And it reminds me of the Zara gilet, which I have, that a lot of people love. Molly May wore it, it went viral, people have gone crazy for it, and it's been sold out for ages, but they have actually recently restocked it. Earlier on this week they restocked it, so if you're looking for that gilet, it is now back in stock. But then I saw that Zara had also come out with this one, which was giving me similar vibes, like with the Borg teddy sort of material, like the faux leather detailing and stuff, but it's just a different colour. It's more of like a tan sort of colour, whereas the other one's like a greigey, like darker brown sort of colour. So I thought I would try this. I got this in a medium because I wanted it to be nice and oversized, and for reference, I'm a size 6 and I'm 5'5", and it kind of looks a little bit cropped, to be honest. Definitely feel like I could have sized up more. They do this in an extra small to an extra large, so I went smack bang in the middle with the sizing. And then this is what the back looks like. I don't prefer it to the other one. I definitely still prefer the original one, but I quite like this one anyway. And then if I just unzip it, if you're wearing it open, it obviously is then just going to look like that. And this is £59.99, so it is cheaper than the other one. The other one I think was £79.99, so it's like £30 cheaper. So if you're on a budget or wanting something along those lines, but you want a cheaper version, this is a really good one to go for. It's just, I don't know, I feel like the other one is like ever so slightly made a little bit better, and I just prefer the shape of it and the colouring, but this is a nice alternative, so I thought I would try it anyway. And then I got this, which is like a, again, I want to say like a Borg material, but it's kind of like, kind of not. It's just like this nice, like soft knitted material dress. And I got this in a size small, and it's just like this sort of beigey coloured, I thought this dress was a lot longer. I thought this was a maxi dress, and it's not, but I'm actually not complaining because I feel like mini dresses are more practical for me to wear day to day than a maxi dress. Maxi. I think I said that the right way around. So that's what that looks like. It's kind of like a jumper dress, which we all know I love, but I got this in a small, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have sized up a little bit because I think I'd want it a bit baggier. I don't know, but it's quite short, to be honest. You could definitely wear this as a jumper with trousers as well as wearing it as a jumper dress because it does look quite short, but I do prefer my jumper dresses on the shorter side. So for me, this should work quite well, but if you don't like short dresses, or if you're like maybe 5'7" or something, so things are quite short on you anyway, this probably won't work as a jumper dress because it's quite small, but you'll be able to see what it looks like on me in the triangle clips. And like I said at the start, I am 5'5", so hopefully you should be able to see what it looks like on me and be able to like work out your sizing. I'm pretty sure online they said that this was a jumper dress, however, maybe I imagined that because this is incredibly short. Like, I know I like wearing short t-shirts and jumpers as jumper dresses, so coming from me to say this is very short is saying something. Yeah, I actually could not go out of the house wearing this, like kind of half my bum is hanging out, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely shorts will be required, definitely more of a jumper than a jumper dress, which is unfortunate because it's like a lovely jumper as it is. Let me just move my hair out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. It is a lovely jumper, but I just wanted it as a jumper dress, and maybe I so badly wanted it as a jumper dress that I told myself that it was a jumper dress even though it's a jumper. I don't really know. Either Zara have listed this as a jumper dress and it's just not, or I've just imagined that. I'm not too sure. I can't show you the back because it's so short, but definitely not a jumper dress, just a jumper. Then I got something a little bit more boring, but I feel like this is a really good basic staple thing that's going to go with a lot, so I thought I'd pick it up. And it is so soft. This is like the softest knit material. It is so nice. Like, it's really smooth, and it just, I feel like this is going to feel so nice on your skin. And it's just this like little white jumper type thing. It kind of looks like a top, but they had called it a jumper on the website, and I would say it's kind of like a fine knit jumper. It's got like these little sleeves, and then it goes tight on the bottom here, like a little bit tighter, so it'd work quite well to tuck into jeans and stuff, just because it is a bit tighter and it goes in a little bit, and then it can sort of bag out over the top. And this I got in a medium because I didn't want it too tight. I wanted it to be like a slightly oversized sort of fit. You could put vest tops on underneath this to layer to make it nice and warm, and this would also work really well underneath other jumpers, again as a layer. Like, it's really nice on its own, but again, if you're like trying to pack light to go on holiday but you need like layers and stuff, this is really nice. You could wear it underneath the jumper during the day, and then in the evening put this on with some nice like black wide leg trousers and some heels, or like some ballet pumps or something, and wear it in the evening as like a nice little top. Like, it works really well, like in a few ways, if that makes sense. And I just feel like this is going to go with so much. Wide leg trousers is what I'm going to wear this with, because I love wearing them and I feel like it's going to work really well. And then, do I move on to wide leg trousers just because I said that, or do I not? Basically, I think I will move on to the trousers after I said that. These are a pair of like beige wide leg culotte trousers, and I wasn't like, I added these to my basket on the website, and then I took them out of my basket, and then I added them back in my basket, and then I did eventually end up ordering them. So I was kind of obviously a bit on the fence with these, and I'm not too sure why, but they just look like this, my classic sort of love for these Zara trousers. But these are like a cropped culotte, so they're like a wide leg, they don't go all the way down, and I feel like these could look quite nice, especially if you've got like a nice pair of heels on or something, or a nice pair of shoes. These will like, these should be cropped enough that your shoes will be on show, which will be really nice to like add to the outfit. They've got like a nice like high-waisted wide waistband type thing. This is just what they look like, pretty basic and simple, but these are quite good for like office wear and work wear, but also really good for like non-office wear. Like I've said before, I don't work in an office, but I love these kind of clothes because these are kind of my style. But if you work in an office, you could wear these in the office during the week with like a white shirt or something, and then on the weekend put these on with like a really nice lacy like white vest and some heels to go out for some drinks. So really, really versatile piece. And they're £32.99, which I don't think is too bad. I did have to get these in a small though, and normally I would get an extra small, but the extra small is out of stock, so just bear that in mind in sizing. If they look a little bit big on me, they are like one size bigger than what I would normally get, but I wanted to get them anyway to try them. These are not as cropped as I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be about like here kind of length, but they're actually pretty much full length. I mean, with shoes on, you will obviously still be able to see your shoes because you can see my little trotters, but they're just not as short as I thought, and they're also really big for me. Like, I don't know if you can see, like I'm trying to show you like how big around the waist these are. Like, these are honestly giant, and I just can't actually remember what size I got these in, but okay, I got these in a small, and they do them in an extra small, so to be fair, they're one size too big for me, but even then they look giant, so definitely do not size up on these. They are super, super roomy. They're quite nice, but I have something very similar to these already, and these are obviously just way too big for me to wear anyway. I feel like I'm absolutely whizzing through this today. Like, we're about 7 minutes in and I've already got through like 4 items, and I just feel like I'm really like whizzing through this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I know some people hate when I ramble, but also other people love it, and you know, you can't please everybody. But anyway, next up I got this jumper, which is sort of like a yellowy cream colour. I'd much prefer, like, you know when you're editing a picture and you're like getting rid of the yellowy tones because it just doesn't look right, I would do that with this jumper. I would just reduce all the yellow in it and make it a nice like white colour or a cream colour, but this is like a buttermilk colour, which is kind of putting me off. I'm not feeling the yellow vibes in this, but it's a very soft jumper and I really liked how this looked online, so I thought I'd try it. I haven't actually seen it yet, so I just need to work. I know how this is meant to look, but I'm still incredibly confused. Like, okay, right, I think I've worked this out. So basically it's like a jumper. I want to say it's got like a cape on it, but I don't think cape's the right word. It's got like a fold over collar detailing, which I thought looked quite cool and could look quite like expensive, a little bit different. I've not really seen any jumpers like this before, so I thought it would be like a little bit different, like a different piece basically. How many times am I going to say the word different? However, I'm not too sure on it now. So I got this in a medium because again, I wanted it to be like oversized. The head hole is here, okay? So pop the head through that and then it's gonna look like this. So you've kind of got like a capey bit right over the front, which like goes over the arms and everything. And then on the back as well, it also has that like cape detailing, and I really like that on the back because I do love the look of like wearing a jumper tied over your shoulders, or like over your shoulders, and then having the bit of like that square but the jumper over the back. Like I do quite like that look, but I'm not sure about the cape bit being over the front as well. It's quite like, it goes down to here, so it's quite a lot of capage going on, and I'm not too sure, so I do need to try it on. The colour, the capage on the front is £50 for this jumper. I think I will be returning this because I just don't think I love it enough as I should. It's a nice boxy fit though, like it's a nice wide fit. It does look a little bit cropped, and I also think the problem with this colour is it's not really going to go with like my cream trousers or my beige trousers because of the yellow undertones in it, whereas if it was like a white it would go so much more. So just something to bear in mind. I really like it, well I kind of like it, but there's a few things that I would tweak. And then I got these two, which are kind of similar but kind of not. They came out at the same time, and these were like wrapped so fancily, and I really don't know why. I say fancily, they weren't that fancy, but they had like loads of layers of tissue paper within the folding, and then also like this padding like material, which I've never seen in Zara packages before, and it's a little bit weird because this jumper was £25.99, so it's not as if it's like a premium piece or anything. And sometimes they pack things extra carefully if they've got like diamantes on them so they don't pull or anything. I don't know why they've done that with this, but anyway, this is just a simple black jumper, really lovely soft material, quite a thin knit again, really basic. But what I liked about this was on the sleeves it just has a little bit of white detailing on the cuff, and then it has a little V sort of like split opening, which I really liked. I just thought that looked really expensive. Just like add a little pop of white without being too much, and I just love that detailing. So yeah, that's literally it. It's so basic and simple, and I don't get the packaging. And I got this in a large because I wanted it to be really oversized, so that it was baggy when I tucked it into trousers. But yeah, I just love, like, this is what sold me to it. The little cuff detailing. It goes nice and tight on the cuffs, and then this. It feels expensive, to be fair. Like, I feel like this does look like a fairly expensive piece. Like, wearing this with like some black trousers and some black pumps and then like a nice designer black handbag and like a slicked back ponytail would look delicious. So I kind of love that. And then, like I said, I got something else which was quite similar, and again I got this in a large, and it's a similar style in the fact that it's black with the white piping, but this is a cardigan version, and it just has these like fake pearl buttons down it, so you can either wear it like done up like this obviously, or you can wear it open. It's got the white piping detail all the way around the neck and down there, and along the bottom, and then it also has it on the cuffs, and again it has the little v-neck opening, not v-neck because it's not on your neck, but like the little opening, but the opening on this is bigger, sorry, than the jumper. So if I compare them, this is a smaller like opening there, if that makes sense. And also the jumper doesn't have any other white piping on it, like not on the bottom or anything. It is literally just on the sleeves, which I quite like. I do prefer the jumper to the cardigan, but online I wasn't too sure which one I'd prefer, so I thought I'd get them both to try them. And again, I feel like this looks kind of expensive. Like, if you style this the right way, this could look really expensive and really lovely. And that is actually the last item for this Zara haul. It wasn't the biggest one in the world, but like I said, I feel like Zara are trying to get rid of their sale stuff before they bring in loads of new in. So like, the new in section doesn't have as much in it as it normally would, I feel like, and also there's not much I'm loving in there, but these are the few pieces that I saw that I quite liked, so I thought I'd get them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with another Zara haul midway through the month, and I shall see you at some point soon in another video. Bye!